Hello, team. It's Lewis.
We've got a 10-minute cardio sculpt class. You don't need anything but that board, them booties, and that body, right? So we're going to be in, out, nice and quick. We love being efficient. Let's jump into that warm-up. So we're going to go ahead and find our feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to squat it on down, touch the floor, reach up to the ceiling, pull those elbows down and up. And we repeat that. So making sure we're pushing those hips back, when we're getting those arms up overhead, reaching for the sky, pulling those elbows, squeezing those shoulder blades. Couple more seconds here. It's a very quick warm up today because we do not have much time to nuss around, right? From here, we're going to be moving into some high knees. 3, 2, 1, high knees. Now you can come into this nice explosive high knee, or you can march it out as long as you're driving that knee nice and high, right? We want to make sure we're really warming up those hip flexors here. Getting those arms going, moving and grooving. That's it. Last, we've got some jumping jacks, and we're going to move on to that board. 3, 2, 1, and jumping jacks. Let's go. Arms up overhead, feet out, light on them toes. I want you to focus on squeezing your glutes here. Something we forget about when we're doing jumping jacks. Getting goes to engage a bit. Perfect. You're going to be getting on the floor, putting on those booties in 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and get set up. So grab those booties, sit it on down. Unless you're a pro, I am not. I don't trust myself to stay on my feet to put those booties on. So I will sit it on down. Once you are good to go, you're going to find your way to the board. We're going to start off on the right side. We've got some knee tucks. So we're going to be in a plank position, high plank, hands on their shoulders. We're going to pull those knees into the elbows and back. Knee here whenever you are ready. So we're keeping that strong high plank, really pulling those knees into the elbows. I want you to breathe out as you bring it in, and then breathe in as it comes back. We're going to take our time here. We're going to be here for a little while, so no rushing. Again, it's only 10 minutes, so remind yourself of that. Use that as motivation as we move along, right? Breathe out. Breathe in as it comes back. Good. We're going to hang out here for another 20 seconds. Don't let that deter you, right? Staying strong through the shoulders. A couple more seconds here. We're going to be moving on. Getting on our feet in 3, 2, 1. Pull those feet in. We're going to put your right foot off of the board. Left's going to stay there. We're going to go into an overhead lunge. So those arms come up overhead. We go back nice and slow. Now you can raise those arms as you're going down, or you can keep them up the entire time. I'll let you decide on that, right? So by having our arms up overhead, we're getting that core to engage a bit more. We're lowering that back knee, and still we're concentrating on keeping it slow and controlled, right? Of course we are. Breathing, relaxing, enjoying the view of wherever you happen to be. Maybe it's a law, maybe you're facing the window, maybe somebody's there watching you. Whatever it may be, focus in on this moment. Got a couple more seconds here. Stay in it. You got 3, 2, 1. Both feet on that board. We go into a tall slide. So lift that foot, push off that bumper. Good. So those are the 3 main moves we're going to be focusing on here, right? We're going to be adding on to it, increasing that intensity little by little. So if you need to take a step back at any moment, feel free to do that. We're always here for you. Modifications are great. I will hold your hand the entire way, only if you want me to, right? So we're keeping it here. If you want, you could go a little bit faster than me, add a little intensity. You can also stick with me or go a little slower. Depends on how you're feeling in this moment, right? So make it challenging, make it work for you. You've got about 10 seconds. We're going to be going back to that right bumper, those knee tucks, but with a twist. You've got 3, 2, 1. Turn it over. Back to that plank. We're going to do our knee tuck, And then we're going to go into a pike, bringing it in and out. So let's go as soon as you're ready. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out as you bring those toes in, hiking those hips off into the air, coming back to that strong plank position. So take your time. If you need a moment between each move, you can certainly take that, right? No problem there. We're engaging that core. We're squeezing those glutes, making sure we stay strong through the shoulders. Go ahead. Couple more seconds here. We're going to be getting back on our feet in no time at all. Focus on that breathing. Using that core to pull those legs in. You've got 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and scan it on up. This time you're going to have your left foot off of the board, and we're going to do those overhead lunges. Let's get into it. Remember, you can raise those arms as you go down, or you can keep them up the entire time. That is your business, right? You do what you want to do. As long as we are moving and grooving here. Nice and slow. Make sure that back knee is bending. We're not keeping it straight here. Really trying to lower it as much as we can to that board. Good. Couple more seconds. Talk to me. What's going on today? Don't be afraid. I want to hear what's going on. Wonderful. You're crushing it, right? Stay with me. We're going to be going back to some slides. You've got 3, 2, 1. All right, both feet on that board. We're going to go into skaters. Hinge at the hips, arms behind you, and we slide. So keeping those shoulders rolled back. Nice open chest. A little more intensity than we had with those tall slides, right? Really pushing off of that bumper. Making sure we're staying in the middle of that board. Eyes are going to be slightly in front, but we're always looking down. Don't worry, I will guide you. I will let you know when anything changes. That's it. Couple more here. 15 seconds. We're going to be on our last lap. So we go through those moves with a slight tweak. One more time. 8 seconds. Hold on to it. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to that right bumper. We go back to that knee tuck. This time, we're going to do that tuck. We pike. Then we bring those feet in for a burpee. Join me when you're ready. So we got that pike, or excuse me, that tuck, then that pike, then that burpee. Making sure those feet are nice and flat before we stand up, right? We want to be bringing those heels to that board. Always remembering our breath here. Being very intuitive. Breathe out. And in. Nice and big. Going at your pace. Good. You got about 10 seconds here. Just that core to turn on. You got 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go ahead and keep both feet on the board. We're going to do some alternating lunges. So arms up overhead. Let's go. Nice and slow here. Alternating legs. Now we're going to the changing it up halfway through. So just stay here for now. If at any point if those shoulders are just not feeling it today, you can always add that raise and come back down. That is a great option here, right? Otherwise, just hold them up, hands in the air like you just don't care. We're going to add some pulses at the bottom. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, up. Let's go. So we got that nice baby pulse, squeezing the glutes, controlling it, feeling that tension in those legs. We are almost done with this 10-minute class. All the way through to the end. Stay with me. We're going to wrap this up in 3, 2, 1. Feet at the side of the board. Let's go. We've got some sprinters, so get nice and low and let's slide. This is the most intense slide you've got today. It's the only one, it's the last one. So let's start with a bang, right? Or let's end with a bang. Imagine this is only the beginning. So keep it going, side to side. Stay nice and low from each reset. That's okay. Come into your tall slide. We're almost done. The last bit. Stay with me, Burn Fam. We're here for another 10 seconds. All the way to the end. Come on. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Just give me a tall slide here. Don't stop completely. Tall slide, catch that breath. How you feeling? I feel like I got my money's worth. All right, come center. Keep breath in and out. And you are done. We'll see you again soon. Again, thank you for your time and energy. Goodbye.